Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, senior mentor of 1 Billion Signals, sponsored by Merit Forex. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, guys. The market is a little bit uncertain, as we all been expecting. Actually, the CPI confirmation of the previous yearly CPI. In order to answer the big question, is the inflation actually temporary or it's not? So we are going to have like not very major but good confirmation on Thursday, tomorrow 12:30 core CPI on monthly basis. So this is what the market is waiting right now. So what's going on the economic calendar? Tuesday we got job openings report, green for United States. Wednesday today we have interest rate decision, 2 p.m. GMT for Canada. Crude oil inventories, 2:30 p.m. GMT. Thursday, tomorrow we have interest rate decision in the Eurozone 11:45, core CPI 12:30, initial jobless claims 12:30, and ECB press conference exactly the same time. Friday, manufacturing production on monthly basis for the UK, 6 a.m. GMT, and this is how we're going to finish the week. Tomorrow is a big day, guys, because of the core CPI 12:30. Quick reminder, let's take a look and let's see what is going to happen. In front of us is the Euro US dollar. As usual, we start with the Euro US dollar. As you can see, bit uncertain, tested the resistance 1.20, 191, 1.22 anyway, and right now is just we started super slow day. We started Wednesday super slowly, and the volatility is barely 10 pips. So if we go to GBP US dollar, we are going to see kind of similar price action, especially for the last couple of days. Barely couple of 15 pips volatility for the morning. Nothing much is happening. Everybody's waiting for the core CPI. So that's why we see slow market. Australian USD. Very similar, of course, putting normal because of the US dollar. Australian USD is the same, so nothing much to discuss here. Just the situation is exactly the same like on Monday. New Zealand, absolutely the same, nothing much to discuss. USD Canadian on the other side is having interest rate decision related event. So this is 2 p.m. GMT, and very important and volatile event for the Canadian dollar. We talked about it so many times. We haven't had any like major correction on the USD Canadian to the upside, so we could expect such, and then it could be very good short opportunity. The crude oil is still pushing above $70 per barrel. Absolutely crazy, to be honest with you, because as the crude oil haven't done any correction to the downside recently. Definitely we can expect such. I'm repeating that for quite some time, but I definitely expect correction on the crude. Yes, of course, countries start working again. The lockdown is not so big deal these days, but still, in order to resume all of this demand for crude, guys, and it's gonna take some time, so it can't happen just overnight. Exactly because of this, until then, $70 right now compared to the pre-pandemic actually price is exactly the same. If you go back, you're gonna see before the big drop of March that happened March, the price was kind of similar, kind of the same. And whoever argue with me, I don't care, but the demand for crude was much more when we talk about the pre-pandemic levels, of course, compared to right now. And how could we can have the same price and the same time much lower demand, which is actually answering exactly the question: why do we expect crude oil pushed to the downside just right now? The price have been pumped big time by the weakness of the US dollar. So this is about the crude. Let's see what's gonna happen. USD Swiss is pretty interesting, similar like USD Canadian. No big correction, we got some, but nothing super major. Still holding the lows 0.8965, and I'm expecting to see everything from here of the USD Swiss It can test 0.90, it can test 0.8922. It's all about the CPI on Thursday. And USD Japan, which looks, I would say, pretty clear. So we see here kind of uptrend, but don't forget, still the US dollar is getting very weak. So if you take a look, we have an uptrend, we have big correction as we talked. It's not an uptrend. After that big drop, correction, and I'm considering that movement as correction, not as an uptrend. US dollar anyway, it's again money supply question from the Federal Reserve, so it's a matter of time to get the picture clear. So thank you very much for watching, guys. A little bit short today because we don't have many events to discuss. I hope you enjoyed these videos. Of course, thumbs up if you like it, share us and like us on the social medias. This is how you support our channel. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updated with the new videos. Expect by a new video on Monday, and have a very profitable week. Bye bye.